kind of stupid. We go see how this pay-per-view numbers really look too. You fighting against a Cuban guy, we go see how your drawing power really is. If they even release the numbers after the fight, we seen what they did with Buddy, Tank. They didn't even want to release those numbers. They said, "Fuck that." But is this what we wanted? Ugas versus Spence. Is this the fight that we wanted? Right? Is this the fight that boxing fans want to see in 2022? Spence versus Ugas. Of course, they go dress it up as Errol Spence is collecting the belts, and he's doing what he says. He's gonna get all the belts and shit. But Terrence Crawford got a belt. I wish he put a lot of effort into making fight with Bud as he did with Ugas. Ugas was in a situation that he seemed like he wasn't getting out of. There'll be another pay-per-view fight, even though they go over-exaggerate the numbers and lie to us and tell us it did this, but it's going to really do a lot lower than what they're going to project. Because, who knows you then is Ugas. Come on. And Errol Spence, he's not, come on. This is just what they want. They're not giving the fans what they want. So I'll decide around that time, because they're not going to hype up the fight. They're not going to build up the fight. You're not going to see much of these dudes. You're probably going to see a little bit of Ugas trying, but you're not going to see much of Spence. They're not going to be selling the fight or nothing. They're not going to do nothing to get you hype. You know what I'm saying? They're just going to go up in there and try to hustle us by putting this shit on pay-per-view. And I'm not falling for it. It's not what I wanted. Now, if you can put Crawford for Spence, yeah, I'll pay $100 for that. Easy. Putting a 99 price tag on. I'm paying that $99.99 for that Crawford Spence fight. But you go throw a Ugas Spence, nah, man. I'll decide whether I feel like paying for it. And if I do, it's gonna be on behalf of Ugas because I like Ugas. Because Spence been avoiding giving the fans what they really wanted to see for the better part of 3.5 years. Reluctant on even talking about the damn fight. And this is my problem with boxing. They expect us to pay 80, anywhere from $75 to $90 for these type of fights. This is not what the fans been wanting. It's not. I'm more of a fan of boxing than I am of any fighter. And it's not the fight that I wanted. So if them pay-per-view numbers is over-exaggerated, well, hey. Because it's not going to look like shit. It's going to be really lower than what they say it's going to be. We already know what he is. Ugas never been on pay-per-view. Has he? Wait, he was on pay-per-view with Manny, right? What does his numbers do? Was that on pay-per-view? Yeah, it was on pay-per-view. Numbers didn't do good. Even with Manny. He said they need to have 1999 pay-per-views. Yep. They'll sell like hotcakes then. Yep. Kevin McClain says, I tell you what, Ags didn't say he can tell you Spence. No, he ain't the same, man. Ugas could play spoiler on this fight, you guys. He could play spoiler and fuck up everything. Then it's gonna be like, oh well, that's what you get. It's gonna be literally a situation where that's what you get. You should have just went after Crawford, man. That was the bigger money fight and everything, and he got a belt. But you still want to take the easier route, just to have leverage in negotiations to potentially lowball him out of a fight. That's what I think it is. That's what I honestly think it is. I think it's a business move to have a 80-20, 70-30 type of deal to where Terrence Crawford just like, nah, man, I'm not doing that. That's what he's trying to do. Have full leverage and go instead of just giving him what he wants. Yeah, that's facts, bro. If you stream a 1995 fight, you a bum. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Anybody could drop $20 for a fight, but yeah, you gonna have to give me what I want if I'm gonna be paying anywhere over fucking $60 and shit. Put that Spence Ugas on pay-per-view. Watch how the numbers look. Might go badass shit, man. Box fans will be mad as hell. Like, man, this ain't where we want it, man. Especially the casual fans. The casual fans who don't know none of this shit we be talking about. They're gonna be mad as hell. Like, man, I'm not buying that shit. Who is this dude? All us box fans should boycott and stream all Spence fights. Yeah, I mean, if we're not getting what we want, then we go do what we want. And we talked about this before a while back. Errol Spence is not necessarily an exciting fighter in or outside the ring. He's not exciting and he is boring. That Danny Garcia fight was boring. the most exciting thing about it was just to see how he looked. But in reality, that fight was boring. Now the Porter fight was exciting. Why? Because Porter made it exciting. That shit, he's boring, bro. Boring. He's boring. He's not giving you what you want outside the ring. He's not giving you one inside the ring, and he's not giving you the fight you want. So like they really, I feel like they be trying to hustle motherfuckers. Like nah, bro. What Crawford at, man? He called you all kinds of names. He talking shit, man. Come on, man. This shit wild. This shit wild, bro. But if Ugas whoop his ass, hey, that's what he get. That's what he get.